Assalamu alaikum everyone and honorable judges and respected audience. I'm Rafid Aziz and they are my group members, Mohammed, Asif and Salman. And today we are going to present a case on the we were provided a case and today we are going to present on we provided a case and today we were provided a case and today we are going to present on the case and hopefully we will provide a solution. And so according to the case, Kim is in a higher position in the company who is going to attend an annual budget meeting, and she's before attending the meeting, she's receiving various information from the sales, marketing, operations, and supply chain department, and the marketing department wants to launch a new product. And the marketing department wants to launch a new product, and these are the situations which were already mentioned in the case. So according to the case, a technology change requires that new suppliers may be risky. They're not. If the new product is introduced, we will not be sure if it will affect the existing products. The product is being promoted heavily, and therefore there will be a demand spike early in the product life cycle. The planned product introduction date will to build inventory, require inventory for distribution. And the second was that the identified supplier difficulty may delay introduction a month. Purchasing should know in 2 months, which should give plenty of time to do the introduction properly but with a delay. These are the situations which have been already mentioned in the case, but after analyzing the case, we also found out additional issues which were for the marketing, and they want to launch a new product which is Excelsior. And from the sales department, it is that forecasting is inaccurate, and from the supply chain department, it is the limited inventory, and from the operations, it is the limited working hours. And now the remaining case will be presented by.
So hello everyone. In our case, there are some products mentioned. The name of the first product is Adderley, which is current flagship product which have a solid growth potential in domestic market. The next one is Osage, which is a base product, but the difference between Adderley and Osage is Osage has a growth potential in export market. And the last one is Sedalia, which is mentioned in the case as a sunset product, and which is under consideration for phase out. As we are recruited here, so definitely there are some problems. Out of different problems, the main problem that we figured out are, first come the should company launch Excelsior, or should company bring any changes in their overall situation? We are here for providing solutions, right? So before going to solution, we have the most unique thing about and the best part of our solution is, for both the dilemmas, we have only one question, and that is yes, which means we will launch Excelsior, and we will bring some changes in the existing situations. So here, before going to the solution, first we will clarify why Excelsior. Excelsior is the first benefit is new innovation, and the people are more addicted to changes. To innovations, any sorts of innovations attract everyone. So Excelsior has a big plus on that note. Second comes extreme growth potential, lower total cost, lower lead time, and the other one is forecasted to be sold at higher amount. The following part will be covered by my fellow team member.
Thank you, Ahmed. Now, with our obvious solutions, we are going to launch Excelsior, and we are going to bring some changes. Here is how we are going to bring the changes. The big idea: we are going to replace the existing forecasted-based stock keeping system with a demand-driven dynamic stock keeping system of DDMRP with a cloud networking system, which will provide us real-time information. So our big idea stands as DDMRP plus cloud service. Moving on, why we are going to choose these solutions? The breakdown. The DDMRP. How DDMRP deals with buffer stock. Now, the buffer stock. What's a buffer stock? The buffer stock is keeping a safe supply for safeguard against demand shortages. Now, here is how the buffer stock works. The green color means we can move on with our inventory. The yellow color means we need to order, and the red color means we must treat it with priority. Moving on, how DDMRP deals with inventory. Now here is our inventory. When the inventory is in the green signal, you can see the curve is constant. But when it goes to the yellow and red signal, there is a spike in the curve. Why DDMRP? Why we are going to choose DDMRP? Because it will give us accurate forecasting, no more false forecasting. It will give us an updated demand on website. It will give us quick response. It will give us replenished priority, and it will give us effective reordering service, which were certainly not present in the push service. Now the next part will be presented by Asif.
Hello sir, I'm Asif. Before moving on to the breakdown of the cloud service, let me summarize my whole case in a nutshell. We were asked to come up with suggestions for Kim, who is about to deliver her recommendations in the annual budget meeting on behalf of the supply chain division. Before that, she came up with a lot of information from several departments such as marketing, sales, operations and supply chain. Out of those informations, she break down all the informations in two parts comprising into questions: whether she should launch the Excelsior product and whether she should bring any change or not. So yes, we suggested that we should bring in Excelsior, and why so. And the change so far we have been discussing about DDMRP has been already explained, and now cloud service system. As we all know that you pretty much know these things better than us, it's just a formality to show that we understood the concepts and we could apply them in real life. So how does this cloud service is going to work? We have divided our stakeholders in three parts: customers, company and the suppliers. Now, when our customers are ordering any product, they are either going for the physical order or asking it via mail. Now, we are shifting everything on cloud. So, when customer is putting his or her orders on cloud, we are immediately getting the updates in our company. Basing on the amount of quantity needed for our customers, we are putting orders for the raw materials. This information is going directly to our supplier at every single hour, which is getting updated every time. Now, how does it work? The order flow from our customers to our suppliers via our company is getting into a really quick succession. We are cutting down the lead time in three parts now. And for the product flow, we are cutting that down again in three parts and getting a quick succession as well, just in the other way around. Next part is why cloud? Because cloud is providing us a lot of advantages which our previous push strategy did not provide us. What are those? Accurate forecasting, lower overhead cost, less wastage, easier process, real-time information, increased response, smarter inventory, automated system, manipulated lead time and increased on-time in full delivery. Now, after giving so much information to change a lot of systems in our company, what are we going to get in return? Let's see those. The takeaway. There are two solutions in our idea. which are DDMRP and cloud service. These two changes are putting impacts on 6 different aspects of supply chain, which are Six Sigma, lean, micromanaging, decoupling points, real-time information, automated information system. And these changes are resulting out respectively in less errors, smaller inventory, shorter lead time, smarter inventory, quick response, accurate forecasting, and lower overhead costs. And another part of our takeaway is the bottom line benefits without trade-offs. Which are those? These are the high service level, lower inventory, fewer expedites, and automated information system. Now, after going through the whole case, we have figured out that these particular aspects were missing in the push strategy of a company, resulting in higher overhead cost, larger inventory, and keeping us in a risk of getting a financial fall down. So that is all from us. We are Team NSUB signing off. Thank you so much.